Welcome back, Mike from Canavan Wealth. I want to do a quick video here about estate tax exemption sunsetting in 2025, effectively going back to the numbers it was in 2017, inflation adjusted. So first, let me tell you what this video is not. I am not an estate attorney. Estate attorneys are a big part of this. I'm a financial advisor, so this is coming from that viewpoint, and I have no legal experience, so do not take any of this as legal advice. This is also not an opinion video about what I think about estate taxes or the way our tax system works or anything along those lines. This is just about how it works, what's happening, and what, if it's going to affect you, something that, how you should deal with it. So lifetime gift exemption is what they're talking about here. So this is how much money can you pass down to the next generation without having to pay the state taxes. And the state tax can be very high, up to 40%. So big deal. In 2017, it was about 5 million. It got doubled to about 10. With inflation and everything, that's changed to about 6 and 12 now. Might be a little higher by the time 2025 rolls around. And the law would require action from Congress in order to extend that. So that will all depend on the political nature at the time. If I had to guess, if I had to bet, my guess is that that doesn't get extended and that it goes back to being 6 million. So, but that's just a complete guess. We'll know in a few years. You can also pass down. This year it's 17,000. In the past, it's been 16 and 15,000, that's the amount of money you can give anyone you want, and they don't have to pay any type of estate or inheritance tax on it. It's considered a free gift. This is a great way to pass money down to the next generation if you are worried that you're getting close to it. And that's per person. So if mom and dad want to give their son and daughter-in-law, effectively that could be 4 different transfers of mom to son, mom to daughter-in-law, dad to son, dad to daughter-in-law. And so you can pass substantially, 64,000, 68,000 down through that. Now, in 2025, this exemption that now is this number is going to get cut in half. And that's going to be a big deal for the people that become affected by it. Because in my opinion, when it comes to estate taxes, there are 2 types of people that are going to be facing them. Type 1 is families that have been in this wealth, kind of structure for a long time. And they have typically a family plan as to how they're managing that to quite frankly, legally avoid as many of them as they can. There's lots of various ways that you can structure money in businesses and assets that largely get around estate tax. But so if you have a big estate, this is something you've probably been working in. The fact that this is certainly going to have an impact, but you've seen this coming. The other people are folks that are close to it, and they're just starting to get to like a family wealth that is going to be impacted by the estate tax. And when this halves, it's going to be a dramatic impact. And this is not something that you can prepare for quickly. You can't wake up one day and decide like, this year we need to get our act together when it comes to our estate plan, unless you have time, right? If you're critically ill or something, this is not the time to start looking at how big of an impact estate taxes are going to have. You need substantial amount of time in order to be able to enact a lot of the things that you can do. Now, trying to give generalized advice as to what you should do, it's very, very hard. Every family is different. The dynamics of the family are different. So it's really important that you work with someone. I would love that to be me. Mike at CanavanWealth.com if you are interested in talking about it. You can read through this article. You can just kind of do some research on estate tax. It's both simple and complicated at the same time. All of the exemptions and how to avoid it is very complicated. And I hope this has been informative. If you have any questions, just shoot me an email and I will talk to you soon.